Welcome to the Partner Profit Method. Now, if you don't like Instagram, you don't like Facebook, you hate online marketing, it's all too confusing for you, well, this is the episode for you. I am Richard Turnji, CEO and founder of Com Marketing, where we help health, fitness, and wellness business to really double their income and their profit. Now, how do we do that? This is one of the methods actually how we do this. And the Partner Profit Method is perfect for you if you're really short on cash, you don't have cash flow, or you're even starting up your business, or you've been in business for a long period of time. This is actually a really fast and efficient way to do that. But a lot of people get this wrong because they think partnerships is like, oh yeah, we'll just find a partner and hopefully they will just send us some miraculous leads. You know what I'm talking about. Well, I'm going to tell you 3 different partners that you need in your business to really skyrocket up. And here we go. So number 1 is we call it the referrer. You know what I mean by this one. This is the referrer that sometimes refers some leads to you. That could even be some clients that refer business to you. It could be the odd, local health practitioner that will refer a client or two to you. And you don't know when they're going to come in. You don't know when the new lead's going to come in. It could come in once a week. It could come in once a year. It could come in a couple times a month. You have no idea, and you really have no control over this situation. But you will welcome these leads openly, of course. But this is not going to change the game for you. You can go out and find a lot of these guys, but at the same time too, the problem with this is it's inconsistent, and you just don't know how to actually sustain this on an ongoing basis. Well, I've got some ideas for you, but that's the referrer. Now I'm going to go to the next part. This is the partner. Now this is where things get really interesting. This is when you can start to skyrocket the business. With the partner method, you want to make sure this method here is really focused around expectations and clear outcomes. What do I mean by that? Well, basically I mean that if you're going to approach a partner, so it could be a doctor, could be a physio, could be a chiropractor, could be an organization, it doesn't really matter who it is. You're going to approach them and you're going to have some clear guidelines. So it could be that you're going to give me 3 clients a week and I'm going to give you 3 clients a week, or I'm going to give you income rebates from that. And it's really clear. And this is a great way to ensure that both parties are receiving what they want to receive. And it's about having clear and defined expectations, outcomes, and conversations here. So you can basically provide, you give me 2 clients, I give you 2 clients, or 2 appointments, I should say. Or you can give a rebate on both ways. But whatever you do here, there's an expectation where there's a number expectation where you're aiming to make sure that every person that you sign up automatically goes to your local doctor, physio, chiro, whatever, and vice versa. So if that physio basically gets 5 new clients in, you automatically are positioned on a free trial session. So that physio will automatically sell your trial session, and anybody in your group, you automatically sell them. So that's what we call a partner, clear expectations. Now this is probably one of the best partnerships you can have, and you can't have a lot of those because they take a lot of work, a lot of expectations as well. And of course, you can only have 1 partner per industry or exclusivity around that. So you want to make sure they're exclusive partners here. Now, number 3 is the promoter. You might already have these lurking around your business. What these are people that are raving fans of you, 1, or number 2, they're media outlets. So it could be a blogger. It could be somebody who does a lot of videos and content. It could be a local TV station, a local radio station, and they're happy to promote you if you write an article or do some content for them. Now, a lot of people want content today. A lot of people want content. So this is a great way to get your brand out there. They might just want you to write blogs, but not necessarily, they don't want anything for it. They don't really have specific clients for you. And this is more of an awareness partner. So let me run through this. So the referrer, the partner, and the promoter. So right now, think about what type of clients or people or contacts that you have that fit into the referrer, the partner, and the promoter model. When you understand this model, it makes sense because then you can understand when you're getting a client in, did it come from a referrer? Was there an expectation in it? Or was it just a bit of an awareness partnership that you got through there? Now, with all these relationships, there's a few things you want to get really clear. Number 1 is clear expectations. And I can't say this more because this is where partnerships go wrong. If you don't have clear expectations what you're expecting, the relationship of the partnership, it's going to go wrong. So make sure, especially with the partner model, you've got to be clear that every client that I will get in, I'll automatically walk them to your door and show them that, or I'll give them your information and book them in for your session, okay? So it's actually a booking conversation here. The referrer, you want to make sure that you have something that when they do refer that you give them back. It could be a bottle of wine, it could be a free training session, it could be a gift, because that's going to help that relationship move on there. And the promoter, in regards to that, you want to be understanding how many times can that person promote, when they can promote. You might have an event coming up, a big boot camp. So you want to be clear that promoter can promote you at those certain times if you do the content or whatever that relationship that you have in place. Number two, in regards to really maximizing this, is try to meet regularly. So communication is the key here. So catch up with them once a week, once a fortnight, once a month, once a quarter. But when you catch up, it's not just a catch up, how things are going. You've got to be clear. How many leads did you bring me and vice versa? I always like to run this on a Google Drive doc where both parties can share the information. So as you give them a client and vice versa, you put that on one doc, and then you can review the doc in the meeting, because that helps the partnership to consistently grow all the time. Now, the third point to really maximize this is just understand that you're building a relationship from not one-to-one, but one-to-many. Not one-to-one, one-to-many. So ask yourself, what is the time allocated for this partnership, this person, worth to you? Is it worth to catch up with them at dinner, buy them a dinner? Is it worth to go and see them for half a day or a day? Is it worth to understand a bit more about what they do? Is it worth really to have a solid relationship here? And the answer is definitely yes. So make sure you take the time out to actually build and nurture the referrer, the partner, or the promoter, because this is the best way to leverage your business. You can't think of this model like a one-to-one. You've got to think of a one-to-many. So that's the partner profit method. This is a method that I've used many, many times, and it works really well. But it only works when you actually consider this as a true partner, someone that you really commit to and grow with together. So if you want more of these episodes, my suggestion is go to our private Facebook group. It's called Crush Your Fitness Marketing. When you go there, we're going to ask you 2 questions to approve into that group. And that's the group where this is much more detailed for you. We go Facebook Lives all the time, and we give a lot of tips around marketing, fitness, marketing wellness brands. So that's the place to go. Now, if you prefer to watch this as well on iTunes, listen on iTunes, I should say. If you prefer to listen to this on iTunes, you can go to iTunes and Stitcher, and you can download it and subscribe to us, and you'll get these every time they come out. I'm Richard Turnji from Com Marketing. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. If you want to watch any other episodes, please feel free to go to YouTube and check all that content out there. Thanks so much. I'll see you next time.